everyone and welcome to a new stream here on Access the Animus. My name is Marco and today we're going to do something a little bit different from what we're used to do. We're not gonna comment on the games that much unless you guys have some questions and whatnot. But as you might have seen from the title of the stream, today we're actually opening up some packs of the Assassin's Creed and Magic the Gathering set, but also we're gonna open up also some gifts. As you can see here, this is one of the gifts that we have obtained at the Assassin's Creed Magic the Gathering event in Monteriggioni. We're gonna discuss that in a bit. Hello, Mackerman. So yeah, today we're gonna open up some cards, some packs of cards. I'm gonna wait to see if some more fans are going to join up. There wasn't a lot of notice this time. We haven't been streaming since June, I think. That's since Ubisoft Forward, so it was a little bit. It's been quite some time. But yeah, today we really wanted to do this, and we weren't able to organize that and announce it with a little bit more notice. But hello, Mackerman. Hello, Memories of a Fallen. Nice to see you guys. As you can see, this is one of the gifts that we're gonna open today. It's a huge bag of stuff. This is the logo that Magic the Gathering, that Wizard of the Coast created along with Assassin's Creed. So this is the classic logo for Magic the Gathering, along with the spear of Cassandra. You can see here it's the broken spear. So this is like a gift bag that we're gonna open in a few. Hello, Levan, nice to see you. Sorry for the super strong light up here, but it's to have a better illumination here for what we are going to open up in a few. But before we open up, I wanted to show you guys, we're going to show him also later, but we have a new mascot for the day. And it's quite useful that we have a tiny, we have a screen where we can show him. So let me see if we can do this. He is purring already. So today we're having a new mascot. His name is Keja. There. Don't run away. Don't run away.
No, it's better to show him.
Yeah, it's best to show him here. So you might hear some noise in the room. He is one of the cats. What's the English name for like the? He was a stray cat in our town, and Sari is joining me today as usual with our streams, and she has opened up her veterinary practice, so he's staying temporarily with us. Hello, Six Keys. So yeah, we have a new mascot. So today we have a Skedja Cam, or rather, we're gonna show him later. And he. Okay, let me just get the gift bag on the table quite immediately, otherwise Skeja is going to destroy it. But yeah, so yeah, new mascot for today. He's not staying here permanently. Maybe he's already calling us for our attention. So this, going back to what I was mentioning, this is one of the gift bag, a kitten one. Yeah, he is a kitten one. So going back to what I was saying, this is one of the gift bags that were given to the press at the Assassin's Creed and Magic the Gathering event in Monteriggioni a few weeks back. I think we have a trailer that we can show. I think we were the only ones that had a little post-it card that said, hey, this is the one for Access the Animus. The other ones were without a name. Sarah is gonna show you a trailer that you might have seen in the last few days. Let me see, there we go. So basically this was an event that was done actually in the actual Monteriggioni. So you're gonna see a little bit of the actual town here with official cosplayers and also cosplayers from Assassin's Creed Cosplay Italy, which is this huge organization of cosplayers set in Italy. That they were also celebrating their 10 years anniversary at the time. So it was a pretty huge event for Italy and Assassin's Creed. We also participated in their a 10 years anniversary event. We organized a live trivia that was pretty nice. I wonder if there are some videos about that online. I'm not quite sure. Look at Ezio dropping the Apple of Eden for the cards. So yeah, that is Monteriggioni, the actual Monteriggioni. If you haven't been there and if you're planning to go to Italy, I really suggest you guys go to Monteriggioni. Don't expect it to be as big as it is in the game, but it's quite the amazing medieval town. Anyway, let's get into the nitty-gritty. So this is a huge gift bag that we received at Monteriggioni while we were creating content in there. It contains stuff both from me and Sari, who were invited in there. It's a single bag, but it has multiple things. Let me just remove all of them and showcase them. There is actually a table mat. I think I can open it up. There we go. Sorry? Okay. So we can keep this also when we're gonna open up the cards. So as you can see, it's pretty huge compared to our camera, but I hope it should be okay. And then the gift bag contained the starter kit that you guys might have seen online. This is the same. It has 2 decks that we're gonna open in a few, and they are dedicated to Ezio and Eivor. Then we got a few booster packs. This is still from the Monteriggioni event. The Beyond boosters, they contain 7 cards. The collector boosters, they are a little more expensive and they contain 10 cards. Oh, we still have space in here as well. You guys, if you have any questions, I'm gonna try and answer them. I'm not the most expert Magic the Gathering player, but so there were also 2 postcards, or rather, promotional arts. We were there with Sebastian Monteriggioni. Hello, top of her head. Welcome to the stream. We were at the event with Sebastian Memento Gallery, and he was commenting on this art, saying that the layout for buildings and the Arno River in this artwork is completely busted. So the Arno River doesn't go this way and around the church. So yeah, he was really pissed about this. Do we have more stuff in there? We have another table mat. We're not gonna open that up. So yeah, I think we can start by opening these, and then we're gonna open up some more stuff. So I think that today we're gonna open up at least 20 packs. There is a gift pack that we received that I still haven't opened up, so I'm not too sure what's in there. I just peeked inside. So let's see if I can open this up without breaking it. I'm really sure that I'm not. Okay, so maybe this way. This should be the way. Sarah is asking if she can open it up. Yes, please. Because I think she's gonna be better than me at doing this. As you can see, the Beyond boosters, they have a new art for Evie Fry. Like most of the early arts in here have been created like they were completely new, and it's really nice to see that multiple artists were employed for this. I did have a look at them. I did look them up online. They were artists for Magic, who also collaborated in different other sets and also worked on the Assassin's Creed ones. But as we'll see, the descriptions are the descriptions and the cards themselves. They look pretty amazing and very much in line with the lore in Assassin's Creed. So this is the starter kit. It contains oh look at that. Okay, so it contains the holders for the decks, because there's 2 decks, as you can see in the starter kit. There is one deck dedicated to Ezio and one deck dedicated to Eivor. These are the holders for the decks, and then there is the art for the starter kit, which is again the busted Florence, as we could call them. Top of her head is saying, I also remember where assassins gave some respect to their targets when they died. Is it me, or does the new AC games make you feel like you're a bad guy? I wouldn't say that, honestly. I guess we also need to know more about the characters, for sure. There's also a game guide that shows you, if you don't know how magic works. This is all in Italian because the event was in Italy, obviously. But yeah, there's also a QR code that you can scan to learn how to start playing Magic. I'm not sure how many of you guys in the chat know how to play Magic. I used to know about that, and then definitely dropped it because I didn't have the time. But yeah, let's have a look at the starter kit, and then we're gonna open up the booster packs. I'm actually pretty excited about this. Oh, look at this. Okay. I'm really impressed by the art, by the artworks, obviously, but also that there are more than 300 different cards for this, so it's quite amazing. And as you can see, the decks from the starter kit, they do have the foil version for the main card. Foil meaning that you can see the translucent parts of the card. So this is the deck dedicated to Ezio. I hope you can read the text, otherwise I'm gonna get them closer to you guys. It's in Italian this time. So I'm not quite sure if every starter kit has the same card, but we're gonna have a look at them. So there is an Achilles card. Let's turn them. There is an Auditore Imbosca Ambush. There's different types of cards, and if I'm not like these are the spells that you can cast. Another type of spell here: avoid the roofs. Here the design of the eagle is pretty huge compared to the size of Altair. But that's nice. In these decks, there are also multiple versions of the same card, which is something that does not happen in the booster packs. Yeah, there's more than 300. Also considering the variant cards, though. So there are 3 types, 3 variants of each card. So it's 300 considering the variants. The decks, I think they are made up of 60 cards, even though the starters have multiple cards for the same type of card. There is a veteran of the Hookblade card. This is Yusuf. And there's a lot of, niche characters, or like not quite important main characters, which was pretty nice. This is Spy of the Brotherhood, or Brotherhood Spy, and this is a reference to Jayadip Mir, that is the son. There's Henry Green from Assassin's Creed Syndicate in his assassin attire, which is quite rare to see. This is Covo dell'Assassino, means assassin hideout. And this is a wall type creature, so these cards had to be adapted to the rules of Magic the Gathering. So some, like the characters are called creatures, but also there are different other types of cards. The type of the cards do not match what Assassin's Creed is at times. Like you do have spells in Magic the Gathering, and you can't really have magic in Assassin's Creed. But be careful, Zark. You're actually listening while driving. Just be careful, okay? So, a Harlequin card. I love the Harlequin. I'm quite happy to see that they kept the Harlequin in the card in here, and I think there are multiple multiplayer characters in the cards as well. Patriarch of the Brotherhood. This I think it's Mario. Oh yes, there is also a quote here. It's in Italian, but it says, "Don't you recognize me? It's a me, Mario," which is quite amazing that they reported this in the cards. There are also, to my surprise, there are also Assassin's Creed Unity characters in here, and the thing is, it's not just main and known characters from Unity. Like Pierre Pelec here. But in the Assassin's Creed Unity cards, there are characters from the companion app that was released at the time in 2014, and then it was closed and erased, and it's not available anymore. But this is one of the assassins from the companion app that nobody remembers, and it's not the only Assassin's Creed Unity card that has not really known characters from the companion app that was available at the time. Hello, Mistio. Welcome to the stream. We were just opening up the starter kits, and then we're gonna dive into the booster packs. This is a card based on Mirage. We can see the smoke bomb. The red smoke bomb with Master Assassin Basim in here. Again, this is a creature, and it's called Brotherhood Assailants. I'm not sure the English word for here is. And there are different, like I mentioned earlier, in the starting decks there are different. There's a number of the same type of card, because this is a starter deck. Like you can start playing right away with a deck like this, and it's balanced based on the rules of Magic the Gathering. Hello Remo, welcome to the stream. Assassins are murderers, yeah, but within this story, within this franchise, they also do it for a good call, for a good reason. So there is some philosophy involved with the franchise for sure. So this is Underground Boneyard, maybe? The prize of Ezio stayed hidden in the depth of the Yerebatan cistern, protected by the Templars for centuries. So this is a land card. Lands are really important in Magic the Gathering, because you need to use them in order to get the energy that you need to use in order to summon your creatures, your characters. This is a Novice Assassin or something like that. This is, I think, a reference to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And this is somewhat of a modern day kind of card. It's called Restart the Sequence. And I think we are seeing here Connor, but these are the design of an Animus. And it also says here, the description is, in the Animus, death is only a temporary obstacle. So, in case you didn't know, there are also some modern day based cards in Magic the Gathering. Then there are serial assassinations. I think this is set in Syndicate, and this is supposed to be Jacob. I'm not really recognizing the outfit here. Might be, I'm not sure if it's the standard one. And there's a quote by Jacob. I'm not too sure about the English version of this, but basically it says, "Why do you need to be stealthy if there's nobody else able to shout the alarm?" Which is very Jacoby. Then we have Eagle Vision. Obviously, you could not have an Eagle Vision card. Hi folks, does anyone play Assassin's Creed Unity on PS5 these days? People are still playing it. I'm not quite sure on PS5, but yeah. I know that Sebastian Memento Gallery is still playing it and will still do that forever. Blueberry Gumbo, I'm really upset the bundle box and in general Magic the Gathering boxes are terrifyingly rare to find. I got a starter kit, 2 Beyond boosters. We're actually gonna open up a bundle box in a few seconds, minutes, who knows. So we're gonna open that up also. This is a reference to, I think, AC1. This is a classic synchronization point with the a design of the Leap of Faith. Then this is called Murderer, or actually Murder, and it's a reference to Assassin's Creed Syndicate and the assassination of Maxwell Roth, with a quote by Maxwell Roth especially. And then I think these are all lands. This is the design of a land card. So the Assassin's Creed vibe to them is that these, like this waterland is set on based on Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. This is the Jackdaw supposedly. Then there are swamps that give us the black kind of energy in Magic the Gathering, and the swamps are based on Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation. So in any kind of deck, you need a lot of land cards, because these allow you to get the energy that you need. And then there are token cards, which are these ones. They're called Assassin, because we have opened up the Ezio deck. And then there are these. This is the other side of the token cards. This is the Assassin token, and this is the Treasure token. And finally, we have these two cards that are basically tutorials there. This shows how you're supposed to play. This is in Italian, so I'm not going to go too much into the details, but while you're playing Magic, there are phases for your turn and phases for your opponent's turn. And you can also play cards even during your opponent's turn based on the rules. So this is also showing how to block and to attack, etc. And then again, this is the QR code that you can scan in order to get to play Magic. And this is also a QR code to the link that showcases all the cards from the Assassin's Creed set in Magic the Gathering. So this was the first set, the first deck from the starting kit. And then we have the other one. It seems to me they're justifying. Okay, they're justifying something that's unethical, but that's the thing in Assassin's Creed. Like the moral dilemmas are at the center of the franchise. It wouldn't be as interesting if there were just good guys and bad guys, and if it wasn't more about the gray areas than the clear areas. That's the thing. I think this is one of the ironies is that one of the ironies of the creed is based on how you get murder is the weapon of the assassins, but at the same time they are using that to change the world. So it's one of the most important dilemmas in the franchise. Why also you as a fan? What would you do if you were them? Like, would you resort to murdering, or like would you prefer to teach by example? Like there are different takes on this dilemma in the franchise, and it's quite interesting because like different releases of the games, but also the transmedia have different takes on the creed, what it means to be an assassin, etc., etc. This is the other starting kit, and I think this is more about, in your face attacking, a little bit more about the assassiny stuff, and it's focused on Eivor, fighting warrior. This is the other foiled card. You can see it's a little bit translucent when you bend it, and it's also it's a super powerful card. These numbers at the base here, they show the life and the attack power, but also this is the cost required to wake them, to use them. Then we have I think this is based on the Hades DLC for the episode of the Fate of Atlantis DLC. What was it called? Fate of Atlantis? Yeah, Fate of Atlantis DLC. These I think this is the fortress at the top of one of the hills in Hades, in there. Pretty sure, not quite sure. There's another. There's a card dedicated to Surtur. I'm not sure how many of you have played the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC. Yeah, it looks to me that it's the Hades environment. Yeah, it does look like so. And then there's a card, another powerful card focused on Surtur. Surtur Fire Jotun. And basically this was the antagonist in the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC. I wasn't a huge fan of that, but I'm quite impressed that they had cards also from DLCs and also from transmedia, some of them. Not a lot of them, but some of them. This is a battle axe from Eivor's clan. So this is way more about Eivor's story. Not all of this. For example, this is Legionnaire Hostage. This is Basim when it's being captured by the Romans. Improvising in battle is another Eivor card. You can see the shield of the Raven clan here, and she's throwing a battle axe, which is very much reprising stuff from the game. This is Settlement Blacksmith, and this is focused on Gunnar from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And there's a quote by Gunnar in here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's in Italian. So yeah. What else? This is another Raven card, but this is actually about the Raven and Sunin specifically. So there is a card focused on Sunin, which I'm quite happy to see. This is I wouldn't know how to call this in Italian. It's head splitter, something like that. The description is the solution to all your problems, and I think this is Bayek with one of the huge battle axes from Origins. Misthios Fury. I think this is one of the. This is the first Cassandra card that we have, and this is one of the various attacks that she can do in the game with her with the spear. I think this. I'm not quite sure if this is the spear or a different weapon, but there are multiple cards based on Cassandra. Some are very much on Cassandra. This is called Veteran of Sparta. I think this is a generic warrior. I'm not quite sure if it's about a specific character. So it's not only about Eivor, but this deck is also about Odyssey and Cassandra. There also is, as you can see, a card about the Minotaur, and we have multiple of these. And then there is, this is Bureau Leader. The Italian translation is not amazing. It says President of the Agency, but it's Bureau Leader, and it's a card about Tahira. I'm not too sure if you remember them. Tahira is one of the hidden ones that we meet in Assassin's Creed Origins, and she eventually becomes a leader of one of the bureaus in the Assassin's Creed Origins, the Hidden Ones DLC, if I'm not mistaken. It's quite amazing that they had this kind of characters also in the cards. This is a stone quarry, and this is a type of land, a specific type of land. It can give you both red and white energy based on what you choose to do. And this is a reference, I think, to Odyssey. There were a lot of stone quarries in Odyssey. This is a card dedicated to the Hook Blade. And I'm quite sad that there's no description about the two parts that it's notoriously made up of. There is a novice Ezio card, which I'm quite amazed and happy to see that we were able to get, because this one was advertised. There are multiple cards about Ezio. We did see another one at the start of the other deck. So as you can see, there are different cards for the most important and mostly known characters. The Hookblade, my favorite, says Mackerman, yeah. And this is another card that I didn't expect to see. This is Arbazmir, the main character of the Assassin's Creed Brahman comic. He also appeared in the Chronicles India 2D scroller. He is the father of Jayadip Mir, Henry Green in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And I really didn't expect to see him in the cards. Then more sync points, and then the number of land cards. This is supposed to be Ezio. I think this is a Renaissance city. I think. Yeah, it is a Renaissance city. In the meantime, top of her head, you're going a lot into the philosophical aspects of the franchise. I didn't expect you. I didn't expect you guys to go into this. What I don't get is, who are the Assassin's allies? Can a Templar switch sides? When I played Rogue, I was confused why the Templars were easy to accept Shay. Well, let's just say yes, Templars can shift sides, and Assassins can also betray the Brotherhood. That's happened already in the past. Let's say that Rogue, at least in my opinion, Rogue had it didn't have enough screen time to flesh out the characters and the story. So the Templars accepted Shay immediately, also because there wasn't that much time in the game to develop the story. So yeah, I think that's one of the reasons. Another type of land cards is this. It's called Mountain, and I think this is Shaojun, and this is a China landscape. Not too sure if you can see it properly, but this one here, it really looks like the outline for Shaojun. Again, super happy to see Shaojun portrayed. There is also a card, I hope we can get it, dedicated to Shaojun. The plot of Rogue is just a big misunderstanding. Would you say so? Why? Why that? More assassin tokens and the cards that we saw earlier. So these were the two main initial kits decks. So with this deck that you can find anywhere, you can buy it. You can start playing Magic the Gathering with these cards. But along with this starting kit, like I mentioned, we also got some booster packs when we were in Monteriggioni, which I think we're gonna open up in this order. We're gonna open up the Beyond boosters, which they do have rare cards, but the rarest cards are in the collector's ones. So we're gonna see about that. For real, Rogue had some potential to be really, really good, but I think it was good in its own rights, but it was developed as a spin-off-ish. Like it had its own story, and it was an Assassin's Creed game in its own right, but the story, I think it didn't have enough time to flesh out the characters, for sure. So let me see if I can make it so that I do not damage the cards. I hope. There we go. Let's open them all and see what we can do from here. Let me know in the chat, what kind of cards do you expect to see? What kind of item or character would you like to see? Do you know of the Assassin's Creed cards in the Magic the Gathering environment and universe, or are these like new to you? Have you looked them up? Do you know what kind of cards we can expect? Let me know in the chat what you guys expect us to find. Let's see if we can find anything interesting in here. So Beyond booster number 1. Let's see. There you go, Templar Knight. If I got it correctly, this is... Oh man, did I destroy everything? No, quite interesting. You got plate tectonic... I wonder if there will be cards about the Piece of Eden. That's quite interesting, because there are multiple cards about Pieces of Eden and Isu. So we'll see if we can find some of them. I would love to find them. So Templar Knight, these are in English, by the way. I'm not sure if you can read them properly. It's not super focused, but Templar Knight. So this is a generic Templar Knight, but if I got it correctly, this is quite... not sure if rare, because it says it's uncommon, so this is quite common. But I read that a lot of players would be interested in having these because of the skills and abilities that it has. Memories of a Fallen, I got 2 of Haytham's cards, and those were really cool. I also would like to find an Aya/Amulet card too. Maybe a long shot by a Hecate or Chiara card might get me to play the game. I'm not too sure that Hecate or Chiara are in there, and I'm so sad that Chiara is not in there now that you mention it. Oh, look at this. This is Go for the Throat, and this is portraying the final clash at the end of Assassin's Creed 3 between Connor and Haytham. And the description is Radonagedon's blade found its mark, putting an end to the desperate struggle between father and son. Oh, I love this one. Lydia Fry, yes! There is a card about Lydia Fry. I'm not sure if you guys knew this. I'm really looking forward to characters rather than, rare cards. I'm so happy I was able to find a Lydia Fry card. Then more island cards. This is, you might recognize this from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This is the Poseidon statue. Yes, Lydia, I'm so happy I found it. So yeah, an island card. Black Market Connection. This shows, I think, 2 characters from the multiplayer. There's the Courtesan from Brotherhood's multiplayer. There's the Courtesan and the other guy I don't remember the name of. And you can sell contraband, buy information, hire a mercenary. So this allows you to do multiple stuff with this enchantment card. Brotherhood Regalia, and this is a foil card. Look at this here and here. It is kind of like a foil card. And this obviously references Ezio finding his father's outfit at the start of Assassin's Creed 2. And look at this. Xiao Jun, I just called her earlier, and it's also in the Animus environment version. This is like the pumped up version of these cards. So there's, like I mentioned, there are different variants of the same card. This was quite a nice haul for the first booster. And then these are also cards. There are a few of these. These add different mini games that you can play along with the standard matches. So man, we put the in Magic the Gathering. Okay, very well. So I'm quite happy. We got both Lydia and Xiao Jun with the first pack. So let's go with the next one. The Isu are just playing them. Okay, so Temporal Knight, I guess this is not really that rare. Go for the Throat. We're already finding doubles. Bleeding Effect. This is again another modern day card, and the art is quite amazing. It's featuring Desmond and Connor behind with Altair and Ezio, and the description is: "What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves," which is a quote by Clay. I'm not sure if you can read it. It's a little unfocused, but yeah. So we got a Bleeding Effect, another Mountain card, and a Connor card, a Radonagedon card. It's quite the haul. I'm quite happy. And we got a foil card for the Phantom Blade. I wonder, I can't think of Sebastian being really, really looking for these cards. And again, look at this. The final card is another Lydia Fry, but with the Animus treatment. So this is the other version of the Lydia Fry card. Quite happy that I got both versions of Lydia Fry. Lydia Fry can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. The foil 6 keys. The foil cards, they're in terms of playing, like in terms of gameplay, they do not change anything. They're more like visuals. There are more valuables in the market. They are more valuable, but also because they are rarer and have a visual treatment that is a little bit different. But in terms of gameplay, they are exactly the same. Like the title of the card, the costs of the card, the description of the card, it's exactly the same. So they are more, for visual purposes, most of that. And the same goes for this. Like we saw a different Lydia Fry card earlier. This is the amped up version in a way, because it doesn't have the contours of a classic Magic card. And this is this is like you can see the Animus design on the border. I'm not sure. I hope you can see them. So we have those. Do people trade for them? Yes, you can also buy them online, and there are also a lot of trading markets, both online and also physical ones. There are also obviously tournaments that you can play with your decks. And this is another token, and this is good old Malfatto, the Doctor, with his mask, because that's how the Doctors, they were dressing up in the Renaissance. And there's a lot of other masks in the background. Quite amazing. I love this. Let's keep them together if I'm not. There we go. Some more paper in the background. What would be interesting is how assassins would react to their day job, how their family is. That is something that has been indirectly, well, it was shown in Assassin's Creed 2. Because some of the members of the family did not know about the Auditore being assassins. Ezio surely did not know at the start. So, This is a different type of card. This is based on Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I wonder if I can make it focus a little bit more. Can you see a little bit better? Seems so. A little bit better, hopefully. So basically, these are called saga cards, as you can see here. Basically, they're not just normal cards, but they have multiple steps to them that are telling a story in a way. You may put a historical card and historic spells. There are historical cards where I think we might stumble upon some of those. Basically they are like historical characters or historical events or items that count as historical cards, and they have specific rules to them. So look at this. Quite happy to see we got a saga card. Viewpoint synchronization, and you would think this might seem like a Renaissance environment, but this is actually ancient Greece. And this is Cassandra climbing up a rock before going to her viewpoint. Another towering viewpoint, we have seen this. A swamp card. This is based on Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation. We got a Jacob Fry standard card, legendary creature. Was Jacob legendary? What do you think? And then we have, oh, look at this. Cathartic Reunion. This is referencing the moment from the ending of the Hidden Ones DLC with Aya saying, "We have done good." And the Animus version of the Adewale card. We got quite a number of characters that I do enjoy. So this is the legendary creature human assassin pirate Adewale, breaker of chains. When Adewale enters the field, reveal the top 6 card of your library. Memories of a Fallen, you're quite happy. I'm quite happy too to see some of these cards. And then a mysterious creature. This is another token. I think it's referencing Eivor, but again it's a token. So no, it is a creature. Okay, so this is kind of like a token, described as a token, but it's definitely a creature. So it has its own description, etc. I think this is trying to portray the social stealth feature in Assassin's Creed Valhalla that was never working, honestly. I really love that they have many different characters and not just the same ones over and over. Yeah, this is, I think, the thing that I love the most about this. That they have characters, not just main characters, and oh, look at this. And also, oh, this is an art card. Okay, so this is another quite amazing booster. It's quite amazing that they're having different characters from different games and transmedia, etc. So Hidden Footblade, another card focus on Xiaojun, and you can see the flowers petals flying around. Chain Assassination, we saw it earlier with Jacob. Fatal Push, this is a classic event from the ending of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. You can see Ezio shoving Cesare Borgia off the ramparts in Spain. Mountain, this is another land card, but look at this. This is Masyaf, I think. Is this Masyaf? I think it's Masyaf. Yeah, okay. These are the... I'm not sure you can see them, but these are the assassin flags. So this is You're pulling all my favorites. Is this a good thing, or like I hope it is. At least I can show them to you. Built a deck using only cards from this set. I think the set has every game's protagonist except from Nikolai. Isn't Nikolai in the cards? I think they are. I think Nikolai is in the cards. In his black attire, not the more common white one. Hello, Elena. Welcome to the stream. had my weekly Skype with my parents. Take your time, do your thing. I mean, thank you for just joining us. We also had, like I mentioned earlier, a very short notice for this stream, so I'm actually super happy that you made it. And I'm gonna show you the Spear of Leonidas. This is another very, very, very nice booster pack that we got. So the Spear of Leonidas, and you can have some of the abilities that you could do in the game. Was Revelations the first game we played as 2 people? I would say so, yeah. Like if you had 2 controllable main characters. Yeah. If you don't consider modern day. Because otherwise, that would be from the start. Then we have another Saga card, and it's... Look at this. It's a foil one, again. So another story card based on the Aesir escape from Valhalla. It's quite interesting because this is the mythological veil version. You can see the various Aesir. This is Odin. There is the snakes. But even in the mythological veil version, there are our 2 main men and women. This could be a reference to Lif and Lithrasir from the mythology, the equivalent of Adam and Eve, or this could also be a reference to to Desmond and Layla. This is quite the interesting art design. And we found another Xiao Jun in her Animus version, but this time it's a foil one as well. So as you can see, there are different versions of the same card. Technically also 2 for a short amount, yeah. What do you mean by Revelations having 2 people? I think they meant separately playable characters, even though 3 if you count Desmond as well. It's Altair. Like you can play Altair for a few sessions in Revelations. And finally, there are art cards also. So these are not part of the gameplay. They are just for the sake of art. There are 20 of these in all the Assassin's Creed set. And this one is an Ezio one. It's quite amazing. I love it. Let's try and fast track this because we are actually running out of time and we have way more stuff to open up. So let's see. This is the collector booster. So these are rarer cards. Yeah, it was Altair. So Hemlock Vial. This is like a poison vial. I think it's a reference to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, might be. And it's a foil one. Arno Dorian, foil version. I should send a message to Sebastian, definitely. He's gonna hate me. This is the standard version, and as I mentioned, these are all characters from the companion app at the time of Unity. Like you could select additional assassin characters that you could play with your smartphone, and all 3 of these are actually characters from that companion card. Another cathartic reunion, and oh, look who's here. A Demos card with a piece of Eden in the background. This one is also a foil one. As you can see, the collector boosters, they contain more foil cards, more interesting cards. Look at this. This is also a foil card about Arbaz Mir. So it's different from the other one that we saw earlier. A forest foil card. How many foil cards are in here? This is from Valhalla, I think, because this is like a Roman ruins, and I would like to, zoom in to see. This is Eivor. Javi, the Old Father. This is also. Are they all foil? They are all foil. Are all the collector boosters like this? This is. I think they should also be quite rare. This is a super powerful card, and this is a card about Javi, and it's really nice to see the bridge, like multicolor bridge. There is referencing the bridge in Asgard. And you guys called for it. We have a Piece of Eden card. This is the Crystal Skull, also called Isu Spyglass, from Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. This is not a foil one, but we got, and I think quite a lot of you in the chat will be happy about this. Aya of Alexandria, and it's also quite foil. She as well. Look at this. So we got the Aya card. Somebody mentioned in the chat earlier that they wanted to find an Aya card. There she is. And her abilities are Menace and Lifelink. Quite amazing. And also, this is a reference to Darius and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This is Darius in his original outfit. Is this foil as well? I think it is. When he killed Xerxes. So it's quite amazing. And then there is a token creature, assassin, and our doctor. A lot of foil cards in this collector booster. So these are the cards that we opened up now, but I think we have more stuff to open up. Sari was quite comfortably relaxing. A collector booster has... Oh, thank you, John, for mentioning this. Collector booster has all foil common and uncommon cards, also more rare and mythic rares than a normal booster card. Okay, thank you, John. And then the other gift that we are opening up right now is a gift that was sent to us by a company called Yours Truly, quite some time ago, like a month or so ago, and it was. You're gonna see the full box here, but I'm gonna open it up. They just said we want to send you guys a little bit of stuff for concerning the Assassin's Creed Magic the Gathering set, and so they sent us some stuff. So Sari is opening up the box. I just had a brief look at it from the outside, but they sent us this stuff. The company is based in the UK. Oh my god. There was quite a little bit of stuff in... Oh, look at this. What is this? There's more stuff in that box? Oh my god. Okay. This is quite new for me. I just peeked from the top of the... Oh, it's a sticker. There's more stuff. We can't fit everything in here.
That's it.
That is all, stuff to keep it together. Oh my god. Okay. So, how are we gonna do this? I'm gonna destroy everything. So they even sent us chocolate. Leonidas, by the way. So, still themed with Assassin's Creed. Okay, so Sari is opening stuff. Oh, look at... You want to open stuff? Okay. So we have another initial kit. The starting kit are all the same, so we can also keep it here. We don't need to open it up. What do you guys... Om nom nom says 6 gigs. Yeah, I agree. A lot of chocolate for our upcoming weeks. Oh, look at this. So this envelope by Wizard Magic Gathering Assassin's Creed, it contained this. So this is another, paper playing mat. Let me see if I can show you guys. They know that we are Italian fans, so it's in Italian. So this is how you display your stuff. So your deck is here, your graveyard is here. So basically, when you play your cards and they are dead, they end up in a graveyard, and then you can get them back if needed. This describes the phases and the start of your turn, which is quite amazing. And this is how it is behind. It seems like it has a different material. So let's skip there. Then we had we had like I mentioned earlier, a sticker. Didn't even know that they had stickers about the Magic the Gathering partnership. Then we have these two cards, and it's in Italian, but it says, "This package arrives from beyond the multiverse of Magic the Gathering. From the bottom of our heart, thank you for entering this voyage with us. We hope everything you find is to your liking. And if you'd like to share information from this, please tag Wizard Magic IT and use the hashtag ad, etc., etc." And then they say ingredients from the chocolate stuff. Obviously, Sari is opening it up, so you can tell me if it's tasty or not. Oh, look at that! This is the Leonidas chocolate coin, I guess. Nice. Since 1913. It's like a chocolate company. Okay.
It's good.
Sari says it's good. So, do we want to open this?
Yeah.
Am I going to break it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Wanna do this for me, please? So, we did all the setup, and then we're having Sari opening up off screen, because that's how we roll here in ATA. Okay, so let's see if we can stick it back. There we go. Thank you, Sari. I would have broken it up, definitely. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Planeswalker. For your discretion, your courage, and your ambition, you have been chosen to join our order. Our objective is to bring the light in the darkness of the multiverse. Doesn't matter where or when, to protect the innocents from the corrupt, the powerful, and the unjust. According to our creed, it doesn't matter your color or style of favorite game. Everything is welcome with us in the shadows. In this box, we have provided you with the necessary tools to complete your tasks. Eliminate your targets with powerful enchantments and creatures, and especially try and not get caught. We have we're putting a lot of trust in you, Planeswalker, and remember, nothing is true, everything is permitted. Assassin's Creed Original. So that's quite the envelope that we're keeping here. So let's give it here. Don't have this much space for everything. So how can we even open up this many? Okay, so collector's boosters, beyond boosters, collector's boosters, beyond. They sent us so many. I think we're gonna open these up and then see if we can wrap up, because there's so many already. So, any other cards or characters you would like to see if they are featured in Magic? We're gonna open them up soon. I didn't expect them to send so many cards. So, Universes Beyond. Let's open these up. Are the chocolate coins AC themed? I don't think so. They are from a Maître Chocolatier. I'm not too sure where they are from. It's called Leonidas, the preferred Belgian chocolate. Oh, is this from Belgium? They're not AC themed, but they have the design of Leonidas with his spear. So, almost done with the opening. Hoping to see some Isu or modern day cards. Same here. The Crystal Skull was quite amazing, honestly. I don't know what Magic the Gathering is, and at this point I'm afraid to ask. You should never be afraid to ask, honestly. Especially you shouldn't be afraid of that. So Magic the Gathering is a very famous card game that has been running for at least 30 years. 20 to 30 years, because I remember when I was a kid already, it was quite the thing. There are cards from when the game started that are now valuable for thousands of dollars. So it's not even a small thing. It's the most famous card game in the world, the most played, the most famous, the one that has the biggest amount of tournaments across the globe. And it's basically a game where you have your deck, you have your set of cards, your set of enchantments and stuff that you can do. If you have seen any kind of other card games that have been promoted, like with like if you know about Yu-Gi-Oh or the or the Pokemon cards, the basics are the same, the rules are different, and they are so popular. You can consider them I'm not sure if this is an insult or not, but this is like the Fortnite of cards, because they have had partnerships and cards from different brands. So Assassin's Creed is just the last one, and I'm not even sure it's the last one. They surely have announced more in the last few days. So you can expect any kind of cards there. I wouldn't be able to count how many there are at this point. It's basically the card game overall. Maybe a Basim or a Thomas de Carnaillon from Unity. I would love to see that. I'm not too sure if there is a Thomas de Carnaillon card. There is a Basim for sure. There are multiple. Overpowering attack. This is the first one. Can you see it? Yeah, okay. This is a sorcery. It's different from enchantment. There are so many different types of cards. The type of card is written here. This is the title, like I mentioned. This is the energy that you need to pay in order to use it. And again, as you can see, this is another Basim card. Then we have Chain Assassination. We have seen it already. And Hidden Blade. It's not foil, sadly. But we did get the Phantom Blade. We did get the Hidden Blade. This is an uncommon card, so it's not that rare. But I'm happy with that. We got it. We found a different swamp card, and it's not an actual swamp card, but it's more about, dirty stuff. And it's set in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This is the Fry Twins. Oh, look at that! 6 keys you called for modern day, and this is a card about Sean and Rebecca. I love this because this is, I think, this is a redrawing of an artwork from Assassin's Creed Initiates or something. It really reminds me of this, and this is supposed to be from Assassin's Creed 3. We can see the gate to the final part of the Grand Temple. Sixki is so happy about that. There is a description also. Information is a weapon as potent as any assassin's blade. I think this should be a quote by Sean. I'm not too sure. And then you call for it again, 6Ks. So Isu stuff, Excalibur, Sword of Eden. You guys called for other pieces of Eden. This is from Assassin's Creed Valhalla, a legendary artifact, and it's also a foil card. So that wasn't that bad. And this is the third version of the Arbar's Mirror card. So we got it. We got all 3 of them. This is the Animus version, which is quite amazing. And the background of this is from Assassin's Creed Chronicles India. This is also the outfit from Assassin's Creed Chronicles India, which is quite amazing. Elena, thanks for the explanation. I'm watching this in the background whilst I try to be an adult and sort out a saving account, and this stream is way more interesting. I know. we're always trying to have fun and keep you guys entertained during the hardships of life. So this was the first Universes Beyond pack. Keep it here. Second one, let's open it up. Roshan. We got quite the number of amazing female protagonists and characters. We got Lydia Fry, we got Xiao Jun, we got Roshan. Other creatures you control are assassins in addition to their other types. The same is true for creature spells you control. It's quite amazing. Look at that. This is a training session with Basim here. So not bad at all. And for the Odyssey fans amidst you, let me see if I can focus a little bit more. Here we have the Adrestia. Then we have another Origins card again with Aya. It's called Reconnaissance. The hidden ones were disciplined and patient, always waiting for the perfect moment to strike down their target and escape unnoticed, which is quite amazing. Planes, again, we saw it earlier. This is the Renaissance. And we got a Haytham Kenway card. We were pretty lucky today. This wasn't a half bad of a haul. When Haytham Kenway enters the battlefield, for each opponent, exile up to one target creature that players controls until Haytham leaves the battlefield. And a Shay card. I'm actually a fan of Shay, so not a lot. I remember Sebastian telling me he opened some of the booster packs he got and he found a lot of Shays and he didn't enjoy that. But I'm quite happy about this. Legendary creature once again. And another Arbar's Mere Animus version. I have that Haytham card, but it's blue. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, there are different versions of the card. Not just if they are foil or not, but there are also different contours. Sometimes it's more blue. It doesn't have the black contours. There are 2 to 3 versions of each card, basically. The Renaissance card is my current phone lock screen background. It's amazing, honestly. And then there's this card, the Magic minigame, Find the Assassin. So let's keep on keeping on. Sarah, can you also help me a little bit because the battery is running out?
Yeah.
Thank you. More cards, and this is a Syndicate card. Even if it's so blue, you would think it's Unity. This is called Assassin's Gauntlet. And it's an equipment card. Palazzo Archers. Makosa, shoot the flying demon. This is quite the quote. If you have played Assassin's Creed 2, let's just wait for a moment. Okay. We are charging the phone in order to keep on keeping on. So if you have played Assassin's Creed 2, you might remember the guards calling Ezio the flying demon. Oh, right. Six Keys is saying, Elena, they have a kitty now. We're gonna show him later. You missed him. So yeah, he's called Skeja. I'm gonna write the name in the chat later. He's calling. I said Skeja. He turned around. Yeah, he's a temporary. We're not sure if he's staying because like he was a stray cat that was hit by a car and he was cured in. If Sari is handing him to me, how can I say no? There she is. He is. The boy stomping like a Godzilla on the cards. There he is. As you can see, he got quite the scar around here. He's purring his life off. The dogs do not know about him.
No.
They are supposed to never know about him. Cat says the Cadminus. So yeah, he's being cured in Sari's vet clinic, and during the weekends he's staying with us for the time being, and then we'll see. So yeah, he's staying with us. He's already very, very sociable, even though he had a very strong accident with a car, and that's why he ended up in the clinic. He is improving a lot. He's called Skeja, which means... sorry? Ace.
I don't know.
It's Skeja is like being super fast. Splinter, but also it's a way to say that somebody is super fast, and it's called like that because basically he hurt one of his legs, so he's not super balanced in his walk, and he's a little slow sometimes. Not anymore, honestly, but yeah, he's recovering very fast. Elena is asking, how's the vet clinic going? She's saying quite well, right?
Yeah.
So, keeping on. Coastal piracy. We are seeing Blackbeard here, and a quote by him: "Mighty kind of these fellows to keep our riches safe for us. Let's go thank him properly." Another forest card, as we saw earlier. Another Aya card, and this one is one of the ones I was looking forward to, because let me focus on it if you can see it better. Okay, because this is a card that has Bayek in the background fighting, and there is a Bayek card that has Aya in the background fighting. So I hope we can get both of them. So I love it so much. I'm so happy that I got two Ayas. Another Eagle Vision, and this one, it's a foil one too. Sebastian will hate me so much. Look at this. Sebastian will hate me so much. And would you expect to see this card? I definitely did not expect to see a Phobos card in here, but there we are. So we found a card dedicated to Cassandra's horse. So here we are, the iconic AC character Phobos, exactly. More cards. Chain Assassination. Oh, this is the one I was looking forward to, and I was hoping we would find. This is a saga card called Fall of the First Civilization, and this is quite the peculiar card. It's uncommon, so it's not that rare. You have 3 steps to do whatever you want to do with it, but it's not only a card that has the designs of, I hope you can see them properly. It has Tinia, it has Juno, and it has Minerva. There's this design. This is, I think, is the sun, because it's about the fall of the first civilization. This is for the Toba catastrophe, the humans that are getting burnt, and then there is another design here about other humans, the triangle that we can see in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But the thing that I love the most, and I really don't think you can see it, there is some Isu language here. Can we see it? I don't think so. There is some Isu language here. There is some Isu language here, and also underneath here. And this one we weren't able to translate properly because it doesn't seem to be proper Isu language. But this one is actually taken from Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and if I recall correctly, it's about the fall of the first civilization, and it's what was done. What was done is undone. Cannot be undone. Yeah. So they also used Isu language in here. What's happening? Oh, okay. So, Path to Exile. This is another Cassandra card. This one is about young Cassandra with her eagle following her already. Another plains card. This is another territory card or land card that you can use to get energy, and this is about Assassin's Creed Origins. This might be Memphis, I hope. We got an Eevee Fry. A lot of female characters today. Look at this. This is a rare card, apparently. Another Demos card. It's different from the other one. And another Shay Cormac card. Eevee, my beloved. Another Shay Cormac in this Animus version. And, oh my god, look at this. Do you recognize who these are? Let's see if you guys can recognize who they are. I think they are who I think they are. Let's see. Trying to Mary and Anne. Yes, they are Anne Bonny and Mary Reed. In a unusual environment, because this did not happen. Was meant to happen in Assassin's Creed 4. Then they cut that sequence. And then they portrayed it in the Magic the Gathering. It's not Astrivia, but this was another art card. I didn't expect to see Anne Bonny and Mary Reed. I didn't recall even seeing those cards. Good job, guys, in understanding that. So more cards. Destruct the Guards. This is another card in line with Assassin's Creed. The Thieves of Venice are dependable allies of the assassins, ready at any moment to cause some ruckus. Even though I think that Ezio here is in his Brotherhood outfit, which I'm not too sure if it's okay. The S-Era Escape. We have seen it earlier, another Saga card. Brotherhood Regalia, we saw it earlier. The Swamp card, we saw it earlier. Look at this. This is another rare card. It's called Rest in Peace, but it also has the Animus background behind it. It's another Ezio card. The description is Requiescat in Pace. That's quite amazing. And we found another Crystal Skull, but this time it's a foil version. And look at this. This is another, this is a historical card, I think. Legendary creature, Socrates. So there is also a card, well, there are different cards about Socrates, different versions of the card. This is quite amazing because it doesn't have any contour, so the artwork covers the entirety of the card, which is quite amazing. And then we have a treasure token. So we're almost nearing the end of the packs. Almost at the end. Another Hook Blade. The Revelations of Ezio. I love this artwork. I'm not sure if you can see it. We have posted it. Oh wow. Unrelated by Joe Biden has just pulled out of the presidential race. Are you kidding me? That's a bigger revelation than this one. What? Oh my god, this is gonna change so much. I'm quite speechless. Alright. I have no idea what's gonna happen now. Totally do not know. Didn't realize it was Astrivia. Yeah, it wasn't Astrivia. Also, thanks for providing the music during my drive. ATA managed to get the game. That's what matters the most, Zark. So, gonna try to go back to this. We're gonna wrap up soon, so we can also get a little bit more updated on what's happening in the world. Another Xiao Jun card in her In the Dark setting. I never saw this artwork. I think this is the outfit from Chronicles China. Then Mountain. This is Masyaf, we saw it earlier. Another Connor or Radon card. Templar Knight, this is foil-ish. No, it's foil. Another Arbaz Mir card, this is foil once again. And I think I think 6 Keys is gonna love this one. If they're still in the chat, I think so. This is another art card. It's like the cards that I wanted to appear did appear, because look at this. That's so friggin' dope, as you guys are saying in the chat. This is Desmond from Assassin's Creed 3 in the New York environment when he's jumping from tower to tower. That's friggin' amazing, honestly. So we got 3 art cards. Not bad, not bad. So, I miss Desmond. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Hunter Bow. This is an Eivor card about the Hunter Bow that you could have in the game. Another Lydia Fry. This is with the blue and black contour. Propaganda. Oh, this is Al-Mualim using the Apple of Eden. So long as men retain free will, there can be no peace. Al-Mualim to Altair. Not really Assassin. Another Plains set in Egypt. Another Excalibur. This one is not the foil one, but we can appreciate better the artwork. Another Hunter Bow, but this one is... this one is a foil one, and then a Shao Jun Animus version, and then a promotional card. So this one was a little less impactful. We are almost at the end. We have one more Universes Beyond booster, and then 2 Collector's booster, and then we're gonna wrap up. Escape Detection. This one has another Evie Fry design, which is quite amazing. Templar Knight, we saw it earlier. Terminate. This is, oh, look at this. I hope you recognize this design. This is Aya in her assassin outfit after killing Caesar. And the quote is, "Freedom is not given, Caesar, it is taken." Wow. So what does foil cards do? Basically, they are visual effects. They do not change anything in the gameplay. So it is both for collectors. They acquire a bit more of value in terms of, you know, economic value. But other than that, in terms of gameplay, they do not change. Like the description is the same, the title is the same, the cost is the same, everything is the same. It's more for like to have more variability and variance between the cards, and also for collecting reasons, and also they gather more value. Another island card, this one again from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Cover of Darkness. This is another Assassin's Creed Unity card. You can recognize it from the buildings. And also these are all characters from the companion app. I remember spending an entire night looking them up. So it was quite nice of Ubisoft and the artists to dig up these characters from the Assassin's Creed Unity companion app, which was amazing. The Hidden Footblade card, this time it's a foil one. That's quite amazing. Another Arno card. I'm gonna call Sebastian the moment we end up the stream, just to say hey. So, the final two, and these are all from the collector's boosters. And from the collector's boosters, as was mentioned earlier in the chat, the less common, the less rare, so the uncommon and rare cards, they are all foil, but there are also some mythic cards. The mythic cards are basically the rarest cards of them all, apart from the ones that are numbered. So here is Hookblade. It's a foil one. Arbasmir, we have seen it already, a foil one. Hemlock Vial, we have seen it earlier as well. A Demos card, again this is foil because it's uncommon. The Bleeding Effect that we saw earlier, but this is with a foil treatment. It's quite amazing to look at. And again, like I mentioned earlier, the quote is, "What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves." I can't imagine 6Kids being interested in getting this one. The Plains card that we saw earlier, but this time it's foil. The Connor card, the Radonagedon card that is foil, and the but the rare card that is the Animus in its Valhalla version, so the one in the hut where Layla was staying. This is, I think we got only one of these. And look at this, the Jackdaw. And the quote is, "Now you're ready to sail for the Horn, away, hey, roll and go," which is quite amazing. It also says "Randy dandy ho." And then another different version of Radonagedon. This time it's all green or golden. And finally the Assassin token that we saw earlier, with the Treasure token also being foil. So, last pack before we wrap up the stream is this one. This is another collector's booster. And we are finding another Lydia Fry, but this time it's a foil one. I don't remember if the other ones that we found were foil. Coastal Piracy. Oh, let's get it here. Coastal Piracy with Edward Thatch here, with Blackbeard. We have Skeja calling. He wants to be on the screen. So Monastery Raid. I don't think we got this earlier. This is obviously about Valhalla, and this is Eivor, and I think this is supposed to represent Gunnar. Another Shaojun Animus version that is also foil. Another Lydia Fry, and look at this, these are different. So they are foil, but this is with a blue contour, and this is with a black contour. Even the text box is different, and they are both foil. So there are so many variations of these cards. That's a foil etched. Oh, thank you, Jarmi. What's it? What is the difference between foil and foil etched? How do you? It's because because it has a different feeling when you're touching it. I think so. Thank you for explaining this, because I'm trying to explain it as much as I can, but I still do not have the best of knowledge for Magic. So we got a Swamp card and an Edward Kenway card. Finally, I was hoping to find at least one. So many. This is another one that was promoted a lot in the last few weeks. That was the tiniest Mew ever. Yeah, can you hear it? Assassin's Trophy. This is a rare card. This is depicting a clash between Edward Kenway and what's his name? I think. Oh, it's written here. It's Bartholomew Roberts, otherwise known as Black Bart, who is saying his famously quoted sentence, "A merry life and a short one, how well I know myself." And look at this. I think some of you guys were looking for this or hoping for this. I surely was. A lot of people on Twitter were looking for this kind of card. So we did get a Cassandra card, and it's also a foil one. And it's in its Animus version as well. So we can see his Copis, her Copis sword, and her eagle. And then we have, I think, this is foil etched again, right? So this is the other Ezio Auditore card. I think this is the mythic rarity M here. So I think this is quite rare in its foil etched version. And finally, Assassin, the token, and the drawing of a human rogue token creature. And that was it for showing all these cards. They were so many. These were all the packs and boosters that we opened. We'd also, I just wanted to thank a lot Wizard of the Coast for inviting us to Monterey Journey, and also I wanted to thank yours truly, this company in the UK that sent us this gift package. It was crazy to see all these cards, and especially so many of these that were the ones that I was looking forward to see. So look at this, there's so many. Plus the starting kits and etc. I was looking forward also to open more stuff, but we are a little bit short on time, so maybe I'm gonna share some pictures online or on the Discord server. So keep your eyes out on that. Also, guys, keep your eyes out in the channel. We're gonna have a video about stealth in Assassin's Creed Shadows very soon. Let me focus a little bit more in here. So yeah, we're gonna have a video very soon, hopefully at the start of the week, so tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. There's more content coming your ways. We're planning for stuff in the future that I'm not quite sure it's still time to mention. So things are looking up on ATA, so once again, thank you guys so much for joining us in the stream. This was really done on the whiff of the moment, and I'm so happy that you guys were able to make it even at the end of the stream. Thank you, Sari, for setting up again the trailer for the event in Monterey Johnny. And once again, thank you guys so much for joining us today. I hope you are gonna have an amazing remainder of the week. And before we wrap up, there is a camera. There is a Sketcha cam. You tell me when, because before we wrap up. Should I? Mm-hmm. There he is. Oh, the little boy. Look at him. Look at cat cam. Yes. He's such a puppy. How old do you think he is?
3 months.
3 months? Look at him. He has this huge scar. But he's like, this week he's, he's a baby, yes. And now he is able to open his left eye. He wasn't able to do that last week. So the cure and care that Sari and her colleague are putting with him are making him improve more and more. I'm so happy that we are able to host him these days. He's become the mascot of the clinic quite soon. Look at him. Who wants to bet he'll stay in the ATA household? I'm not sure. It's quite complicated with the dogs, but we'll see. We'll see if we can manage. We can manage weekends, so I guess we can manage the remainder of the days as well, at least until he becomes too independent and wants to go outside. Wishing a speedy recovery for the kitty. Yeah. So again, thank you guys so much. Look at him. Oh. No, we won't let him outside for now. I think he needs to be taken care of for quite some time before. Yeah, okay, let's turn this off. And we just black here? What am I supposed to do? Ah, okay.
Did you turn it off?
Sorry?
Did you turn it off?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for joining us, even on such a short notice. I wish you an amazing remainder of the weekend. Only a few hours or half a day remaining before we start the week again. But I was so happy to meet you and chat with you all, show you some of the cards that we were able to get, and I'm quite sure that you guys brought me some luck in getting some of these cards, and I was so happy to show them to you. So stay healthy, keep hydrated. It's the summer and it's quite scorching hot, at least here in Italy. keep your eyes out on the channel, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!